We're back with Noitu Love 2 Devolution. I'm in kind of a bummed out mood for... I just don't feel like doing something that requires much effort, so I'm going to do a playthrough of Rilo mode, since I haven't recorded that yet. I did play through it. It unlocks playing as him, which I haven't tried yet, but Rilo for completeness sake. We're just going to play through the entire game, because it's that short. She skips some stages, and has a different final boss. Yeah, her whole deal is if she can get all four things targeted, it does way more damage. But if she's just targeting one thing with the homing beam, then it's really not all that effective, and you're better off just using her normal shot. Granted, she'll still one-shot most darn. There is actually some explanation for what the heck, man, at the end. But no real plot until then. That one seems to get destroyed by her blast shot, just because without it, it would probably get her hurt before she could. Oh man, I got hit. Watch out for that tree, man. Yeah, she also has a slightly different boss in one of the levels, and you can probably guess why before I even get there and tell you. Here we go. And also, she can't actually shoot while on one of these hangy things. Which is the problem I was having earlier trying to figure out what the heck was going on, so. It's nice to have figured that out by now. There's not much to Zoda rap either, so. This mode is a lot easier, though it might partially be because you know where everything is and whatnot first time around. You're less likely to die to not understanding what you're supposed to do, but she also doesn't have to actually get close to most things. Good old Mordecai flute. And the good ship Daisy. Wonder how well I could do as Zoda going through this now. Now that I know what I'm doing. Remember when I thought you had to shoot him? That was hilarious. Ah! You know I didn't skip anything, she just has a cinematic of absolutely nothing happens. And now... Mecha Death! I've been replaying Order of Ecclesia lately. This actually kind of reminds me of a battle with the giant enemy crab, which was, unto itself, a reference to another extremely silly game. Unfortunately, that game wasn't meant to be silly, and as a result, it kind of bombed. Oh no! Run, Doppelori, run! Yeah, in trying to learn more about Doppelori and what her deal is, I looked her up some. I mean, obviously you have what was in the intro. She was created to impersonate Lori Butchemer, who was the girlfriend of Noitu Love in the first Noitu Love game. And she actually had a holographic projection over herself to get rid of the robot-y bits. More disturbing is she is apparently anatomically correct. Her initial purpose was Darnacus had the hots for Lori and yeah. The equip her with weaponry and send her out to infiltrate was a post-planning thing. Oh. She can do that sideways. I'm just no good at this guillotine section. Fortunately, I don't really need to be that good at it. I also found an Easter egg, I think. I'll see if I can pull it off again. It just seems to be kind of hold left at a certain point. Not in this stage, by the way. This is an annoying segment just because I can't do the jump click on these things. I have to manually jump to them. Can't attack while she's hanging on them. And I don't know how that only took one shot. What did I hit it with now? Anyway, we're almost done. Almost to 02. The double jumping in this game is a bit more awkward than I'd really like it to be, just because if you don't push up at the exact right moment, then you've got to double tap up again to make them do the spin upward. That's not to say I don't have fun, it's just still kind of awkward. Alright, you musical madman. He's being really generous this time. He'll be pissed soon enough. Watch out, O2, because soon you'll be flat. I'm sorry about that, folks. No, I'm not. I made the joke. I don't feel sorry for it. I know I don't have a sharp wit, but I can try. Aw, see. Samurai World! Watch me still continue to suck at these guillotines. Chopatron, go! Yeah, she completely skips the Western flying stage. Probably because there's little point for her to do it. I dare say this section is harder for her because she can't just stun lock the things up by jumping. And here we have the hammer chick. Must not suck too hard. And most of these things were bosses in the original, apparently. At least in appearance, if not pattern. Like O2 Joy was a major boss, and that thing was actually a major boss. They behaved differently, but... Also, Rilo here doesn't have the same aqua weirdo physics I had going on. I wonder if it's because she's a robot, or... if something was just messed up with me that day. Oh, right, it's... Oh, how bad are these? And now we reach the Don't Stop Running section. Fortunately, I don't have to stop running to beat things up with Rilo. Doppelori is best killer cyborg and doppelganger. I think I may have clicked off screen there. That was awkward. But yes, this is her first different boss. Because, well, this is where this fight happens. As near as I can tell, the stories are theoretically canon with each other. They, aside from the fact that they both fight the bosses who blew up both times. The only real dialogue Doppelori gets going on is the point in the next to last stage where they talk to him. Thank you, Zoto. I've also noticed that the shields stop Doppelori from shooting through them too. They just flat out block all projectiles. What, B? And see, we go right into here as level 4 instead of it being level 5. Still, dig that crazy Pimptonian music. I think I do like this stage's music the best. Knowing what to do does help quite a lot. And boom goes the brain bot. This has the barrels all over it. I think it is the stage that has the Easter egg in it. Down we go! Oh, I'm terrible at this! Didn't have this much trouble last time. Oh, right, that's because here we have the sailor boss. There we go. Haha! See, that's the girl Doppelori was made to look like. Lori. She's even got the same hair curl. Instead of having the eye goggles, she just has goggles for eyes. To disguise herself, she need only pull them up, or I don't know. I don't know how that works. And the Grinning Four. Bully! In their final performance, don't you know that violins never solved anything? No, it's like we're gonna get like all performances from all of them before we actually take any down. It does seem to be fairly random, despite this being like perfectly synchronized. The first two times, like, you remember when I fought it as Zoda, obviously. Ow, my face! How did you know my weakness was spikes to the face? Cool pose. Yeah, this is the final level for Doppelori. She can take out those damn things easily. Still has trouble with the windy segment here, though. No, it was less trouble than last time. Happened last time. I was just nervous because it froze off the first time I tried recording Doppelori, remember? This thing was the penultimate boss of the first game. It's got that gigantic hole in its side of its head because you put it there with missiles. I need to stop clicking off screen. It's bad for my recording. Oh, there we go. Down goes the Omega Darn. And there goes Almond. I do hate those electro things. I never noticed how annoying they were with Zoda because she just kind of punches them. And see, Doppelori's got to deal with that. Hard balls. So yeah, I keep clicking off screen. You never really appreciate those things that automatically, like, stop you from clicking off screen until you got a game that doesn't have them. Wow, did I finally figure out how to fight this boss? Oh. Took me long enough. Seriously. Here we are, the final approach. The heck? You're not freezing up again, game. You're not allowed to freeze up on me. Ugh. Well, amazingly enough, the game actually has a backup. It saved where I was, even though I hadn't saved. Like, literally, it just saved it right here, so... I'm starting to feel somewhat better. It's something I had to get used to. My grandmother's old is really all I probably need to say about that. But here we go, into the final encounter. This looks familiar, doesn't it? And there they go. Oh no! It's Tango! Maybe. It's actually not Tango, it's the mysterious waltz that we were wondering about in the credits when it listed all the enemies. And why am I getting hit so much? I already know all of her patterns. Like I said, I've done her before, so... I'm not sure what her connection to Tango is, aside from being a final boss for Doppelori, but... And of course, using the same physical body model that Tango uses. This, on the other hand... This form is not particularly hard. It's kind of underwhelming compared to what Zoda had to deal with. Especially since that's it. And my score now is horrible because I lost all the progress previous. But yes, Doppelori's ending. She looks happy. Yep. Tango was the main computer in Darnacus' main base. She got bored or something after Darnacus was defeated and decided to take over the world herself. By turning 2088 or 2888 into 2288 so she could get the Evomatic back. Yeah, I know, it's... You probably shouldn't think about the plot too much here. Yes, Doppelori had to take her down because she revoked her admin privileges, is pretty much what it boils down to. I'll have to take down the base. Sort of like when Forte constantly attacks Dr. Wily for building other robots that aren't him to fight Mega Man. This is the exact same ending sequence. You don't get to see Doppelori or anything. You can fast forward through it though by doing this. We can get through it. Come on. I still don't know about Shady Hands. Well, here we've got Waltz and Shadow Waltz. And you! Yes, that was the end of Doppelori mode. Perhaps I'll do Almond mode at some point. That's going to only be interesting. I'll see you all again next time when I do something. Later, everyone.